Fireworks aren't the only thing sparkling this year. Let's get into this 4th of July set. So I've already gone ahead and sculpted out our free edge in clear acrylic, and I used our speed clear. So we're going to work with some colored acrylic and we're going to work with some glitter mixes today. But before we actually put anything onto that natural nail, I'm going to start with our speed clear, and I'm going to put just a very small thin pearl of our clear over that natural nail. And what this is going to do is it's actually going to help to protect that natural nail, and it's also going to help when we go to change out the design. So again, we're just going to start with just a small, fairly wet pearl, and I'm going to just basically brush that through that natural nail. Just again, creating that very thin layer, a little bit of a barrier on that natural nail. Now let's grab our slick pour, and slick pour is a colored acrylic. It is a dip powder, but it can be used as a colored acrylic. And the one I'm using today is called Pizza Joint. And this is a really pretty bright red. And I'm going to take just a small pearl of that, and I'm going to hold it for just a couple of seconds. I want it fairly wet, but I want to just give it a couple of seconds to slightly start to set. We'll set that right by our cuticle area. I'm going to press that right out through the cuticle area. Angling the finger downward, just letting it flow a little bit down the length of the nail. I'm going to clean out my brush, and then I'm going to just fade out the edge of that pearl. So just kind of starting our faded look. Getting right up into those sidewalls, just gently blending that out. And this is why I want to keep my product a little on the wetter side. That's going to help to blend out that product really nice and evenly. All right, the next step we're going to do is we're going to actually create our own glitter mix. And for today's look, I've got 3 different glitters. Now, all 3 of these glitters are red, but we've got 3 different cuts to our glitter. So our first one we're going to use is Mother-in-Law's Tongue, Belly Crawl, and our third one is Tail Lights. So we have, again, a smaller cut, a really fine cut, and then a little bit more of a medium and kind of a larger cut. So we've got all 3 of those. We're going to start with a little bit of our acrylic. And if you're mixing acrylic, a good ratio is 3 to 1. So 3 parts acrylic to 1 part glitter. But when I'm doing something like this, I don't necessarily measure perfectly. So I am going to start though with my acrylic. And we'll just start with maybe 3 scoops of our acrylic. And then we'll kind of adjust as we go. So I'll add in a little bit of each of our glitters. Maybe a little bit more of that one. Actually, I think I'm going to add a little bit more of that finer one to get a little bit more coverage. And then we're going to add those larger cuts to give it just a little bit more sparkle. So we'll give that a quick mix. And I always like to test my pearl to see exactly what that color mix is going to look like before I actually put that onto the nail. So I think with that, I again want to add a little bit more of that finer glitter just to again give a little bit more coverage. Now, if you're mixing and you feel like maybe you have too much glitter in there, you can always add in more acrylic. You can add more of that speed clear. But let's go ahead and take one more pearl. Okay, so I like how that one is a little bit more solid coverage and not so kind of salt and peppery looking. So now that we've got that a little bit finer glitter in there. So if I were doing this on an actual client, I would go ahead and mix all of my custom mixes and then do the set. That way I have everything ready to go. But I wanted to show you guys these step by step so that you know what's going into each step. So we're going to go ahead and pick up a pearl of our red glitter mix. We're going to set that right about where that solid red fades out. I'm going to wipe out my brush, and I'm just going to start to work that product from side to side. I'm going to blend that forward. I'm not going to bring it all the way down to my free edge because I want to leave a little bit of that free edge crystal clear. So just blending that down, I'm going to turn my brush around and I'm going to blend that back. So again, we're leaving a little bit of that solid red at the cuticle area, but then blending out and creating an ombre with those sparkles. Just going to tap that back, just getting that to blend. And if I need to, blend out that edge a little bit more. And I think I like how that's looking. If you feel like you need to add a little bit more of that sparkle, you can go ahead and pick up just a tiny little pearl, set that right down if you need to add, and then we'll blend that out. All right, I think I like how that is looking. Now for our next look, we've got some really fun stars for the holiday. We've got our red, so we're going to add in a little bit of our blue and our white. So again, we'll start with our Speed Clear. Take about 3 scoops. So keeping in mind that 3-to-1 ratio, maybe just a little bit more. And for our stars, we've got the blue stars are No Homework. We've got the gold stars, which is Americana, very fitting for the holiday. And then for our white, we've got Little White Lies, and we're going to add in a bit of silver in Waterfall. So let's start with our stars. And with the stars, I actually like to just pick them up with my fingers and kind of separate them a little bit, kind of run them through my fingers like that, because sometimes they do stick together a little bit, and I want to get rid of a little bit of that static. So just pick up a few of those and just bring those down into your mix. And we're going to grab the Little White Lies, same thing, I'll take a little pinch of those, working them through my fingers. And then the Waterfall, that one I will take a little scoop and add some of that in there. I'm just going to mix that up. Now, if you are doing a full set, make sure that you do add in and create enough of your mixture for the entire set so that you don't run out halfway through. So let's take a look at this, see how that's looking. I feel like that may need just a little bit more of those silver sparkles from Waterfall. So we'll grab a little bit more of that. And again, this is why I always check what my bead is going to look like, so that way if I want to add any more, I can add more, or if I need to dilute it a little bit, I can add a little bit more acrylic. All right, I'm going to go ahead and test this one more time, just to see where we're at, see if I need to add anything. All right, I think I'm liking how that's looking. I think I have enough of the blue stars, the gold stars, and the silver and the white in there for what I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and grab a small pearl of this. Now this one I don't need much because I'm not going to cover the whole nail. So I'm just going to kind of set that right down, start to spread out those stars a little bit, and I'm just going to start to blend that out. And by blending this out, it's going to start to pull those stars and those bigger chunkier pieces of glitter right where you want them. Now sometimes I find that maybe right here in the center, if I didn't have enough of those stars or something that I want to add in, a lot of times I'll just put a few of those onto my table towel, and that way I can fill in any space just individually. So sometimes I like to mix it in and use it, from the jar, but sometimes you just may need to add in a few extra pieces. Now, if the acrylic is still wet, I can pick up maybe individually and place those down on there, but my acrylic has started to set at this point. So if I need to, that one's not sticking, I can take just a very, very small wet pearl of my acrylic and just kind of re-wet the surface. And then I'll just grab a couple extra stars, just using my brush to set those down into that wet acrylic. And this is how you can really customize your looks. This one, I think I need a little bit more of those little white pieces as well. I'm just going to pick those right up off of my table down here, setting those down in there, and just creating that perfect look or that perfect blend that you want. I think I'm going to grab just a little bit more of my Waterfall, just for a few pieces down at the end. But again, I do want to leave that end crystal clear, so I'm not going to bring my glitters all the way to the end. All right, I think I'm liking how that is looking. So again, just kind of adjusting how you want your glitters to set, how you want those stars to set in there. And at this point, we'll go ahead and cap the nail. So now we're going to just use our Speed Clear to build up the rest of the structure and support. So we'll go ahead and pick up first pearl of our Speed Clear. I'm going to angle that finger downward. We're going to set our pearl right at our cuticle area, press out that cuticle, just allowing that product to flow down the length of the nail. And once that stops moving, I can lift up. I'm going to just brush out the edge of that pearl, leaving a little bit more of the bulk right in that stress area to create the arch. And then we'll grab our next pearl, one I'm going to drain out just a little bit of the extra liquid, and I'm going to turn my brush around, set that pearl down, and blend back up to that stress area so I get a nice smooth transition. And then I can use my brush to start to press that product and pull that towards the end. Just blend that out, capping in all of those stars, all of that glitter, and creating the structure to our nail. I'm going to let this nail set up, and I'm going to file it up, and we'll show you the final look. All right, so we have our nail filed out and ready to finish. I've already gone through and cleansed the nail with our swipe. We're going to apply a coat of Protein Bond. Now, Protein Bond helps to adhere your top coat really well, but especially when you're creating clear nails or areas of the nail that are going to be clear, that Protein Bond really helps to give it a little bit more of a glass look. So I always want to make sure that I apply my coat of Protein Bond before I do my top coat. So we'll go ahead and top coat. This is just our gel polish top coat. It is a non-tack top coat, so you don't have to do any cleansing once you've cured that. And we'll cure that for 60 seconds. All right, so we've got our nail cured out. I've got an extra one on there so that you guys can kind of see how they come together as a set. And I hope your 4th of July is as fun as these nails.